in the postseason and really be able to do the things you are able to do, like you were just talking about?
Well, that'd be a good thing to be healthy. But I've been chilling, quarantining, do what we were told to do. So I don't know how I'm gonna look basketball wise. I don't know. So we gonna see how that goes. But I just been showing.
When you talk about, I mean, you talked at different times during the year about your frustrations with various things, whether it was how you were feeling about things or the offense or whatever. When you guys get to Orlando, what do you want to see in terms of your role in the offense and kind of just how you guys are playing in general?
That should not even be a question. Um, you know, I know what I'm capable of, and I know what my teammates think of me. I know I'm capable of carrying the team, and so it's all about me being assertive. If I feel like I'm not getting the ball, I just gotta, talk to them and, do what I have to do. But at the end of the day, I should never be in a position to complain about, not getting the ball just because of who I am. So I believe I can carry the team, and I believe by being able to do that, I just gotta take matters into my own hands. And obviously, I need to be in positions where I feel comfortable, and my team, and I'm sure my teammates are gonna help.
And just one other thing real quick. You mentioned everybody's going to have a rest period, but do you look at this as a fresh start for you guys as a whole to come in and just be able to get to where you wanted to be when the season started?
No, I mean, right before the season ended, got suspended. We had a lot to work on. Our offense wasn't there. It was getting better with all the changes that had been made. It was getting better, but it still wasn't there. Defensively, I feel like we are the best defensive team in the league. We got the pieces that we need, and then offensively, we were still trying to figure it out. And we were getting better, so I think the focus just needs to be, getting together and figuring out the best way to, attack offensively.
Thanks, man.
Next, we're going to go to Kai Carlin. Go ahead, Kai.
Hey, what's going on, Joe? How are you? Joe, my question is to you. Obviously, you and Al, there's like a lot of questions about you guys kind of being able to work and really how it would really all work out. Now that you guys can go down to Orlando, do you kind of see this as another opportunity to prove that this can work this season between you and Al?
I don't see any problems. Man, I'm good. Basketball is a game. You need to figure it out if something is going on, and I don't believe it's a problem. I think it's just a matter of, um, everybody buying in and being able to play the role. I mean, the parent without, I feel like he's been fine. At times he could be better, but then again, everybody on the court has a job, and with that type of pairing, you need to have shooters around, or you need to have people or guys being like want to take that shot, especially when you got two inside presence, just like me and Ali. He can post up, I can post up, and then around, you gotta be able to have guys that are willing to shoot and that are gonna shoot the ball. So I think that's what needs to happen, but I don't think that's a problem. I think we're fine, and I like him, great guy. So we just gotta keep on working together. There's no time, and like I said, we better suited for the playoffs. We got about 8 games to get back into it, and we're right into it. So I'm excited.
Thanks, Joe.
Next, we're going to go to Howard Eskin. Go ahead, Howard.
Joel, obviously you said you're not excited about the Orlando situation. How much do you think about opting out and not going?
Man, I thought about it, but then again, I would not want to let, I wouldn't let my teammates down. I play in the city, that's tough. And, I consider myself as being tough. You can look at the way I play the game, just being physical, getting to the free throw line. And, I'm not going to give up that easily. If you told me that if the current trend was that people getting sick and a lot of people dying, obviously you don't know what's going to happen, and you don't want to be in a situation where you put your life at risk and all that stuff, just for what the money and all that stuff. At the end of the day, basketball is not all that matters. I got family, I got myself to look out for. So that's all I care about. At the end, when it's all said and done, I like basketball shouldn't define me. I should be looked at just Joel Embiid, the person. And like I said, it's unfortunate, but uh, I want to represent my city. I've been here too long, and this is my opportunity. I feel like we have a great chance. I believe we have a great chance of winning this championship. Still not 100% sure, but that's what I'm thinking. I want to represent the city. I don't want to let my teammates down. I don't want to let anybody down. And I've been working too hard for this, so I just gotta keep pushing and hope for the best.
Joel, why do you think that you mentioned that you
Howard,
don't
last
think that?
follow-up. We got to keep it moving. Last follow-up. Go ahead.
Okay, I only followed up once. Why do you think there are players that won't follow the rules? Basically, to stay. It sounded like you meant to stay safe.
I mean, I look at myself, and I've been in this. I've been doing this for quite a bit now, about 6-7 years. I look at myself, and all like I said, all I do is play video games and stay in my room, on the road, or even when I'm home. Just stay home, play video games, do what I gotta do. Just be with my family. And obviously, we all different. There's some guys that like to go out. There's some guys that like to do stuff. There's some guys that like adventure. That's the way I'm thinking. I know myself. I know I'm not gonna put everybody else at risk. But the question is everybody else gonna do the same? And I surely, just being around this business, I surely don't think so.
All right, and then our last question is going to go to Jason Blevins. Go ahead, Jason.
Hey Joel, good to see you. So just following on that, you're sort of a homebody, but how do you view your responsibility as the franchise cornerstone to communicate with your teammates, build chemistry, and sort of bring people together? Because I think there's a little bit of a conflict there, and I get your point about not going out, but how do you work on team chemistry? Um, and how do you view your responsibility in that regard?
That's what we got practices for. That's why we got, those 8 games for. It's not like that's the first time we gonna play with each other. Like, just being in the NBA, even if you have a new teammate, you know the tendencies, just by, just playing against a person, just watching the other guy play. So it's not the first time we play with each other. It's not like, oh, he's new. Like, we just gonna come in and have a new offense, different offense. Like, it's the same thing. Like, I'm Joel Embiid. Like, I want the ball. I wanna be able to be put in a situation where, I can help the team achieve the ultimate goal, which is to win the championship. So my teammates understand that. Like, I believe Ben, like, he's gonna do what is best at, and I do understand how to play with him, and I do understand him. I do understand how we can use him, and same thing with Tobias, Jerich, Shake, all those guys, Furkan. So it's not like it's the first time we're gonna be with each other. We been, if you're a guy that studies the game, You understand everything going on. So I'm not too worried about, just not being able to be with each other at all times. I won't lie, I'm not that type of guy. I'm more reserved. I keep everybody close, my family, and all I want to do is really play video games. I don't want to be going out and I don't. The last time I probably went and did something was probably 4 years ago. So I just don't like doing anything. Some guys do. I don't. I don't have any hobbies. I don't drink alcohol. I don't do anything. So uh, we all different. Like I said, some guys are different. I'm different. But basketball brings us together. And we've had the opportunity to be with each other, to understand each other, to know each other. And we got another 8 games to get back into it and, kind of in that rhythm before we actually get into it. So I'm excited. I'm excited to play. When I say that I'm not excited about the Orlando situation, I am, but I'm excited to play. I'm excited to, be with my teammates, the coaches, play for the city, play for the fans, who I love. So it's gonna be an exciting time, man. We got a great chance. I do believe it, and if I want to be able to help, I gotta do my job, man. We didn't get the chance to see it as much this year, but you can go back and look at last year's regular season and what I did, and that's the mindset I need to have, and even better if I really want to achieve that goal, which is to win the championship.
Great. Thank you so much, Joel, appreciate your time. Thank you, everyone else.
Thank you, guys.
Thanks, Joe. 4 p.m. today, we have Furkan joining us, and then Sheikh Milton will be shortly after that. So you guys can sign on to the links that Rob King sent out, and we appreciate it. Thank you.
Great. Thank you.